In the early hours of Friday morning, the balance of power in Venezuela shifted dramatically after a US military operation illegally captured President Nicolas Maduro and flew him to the United States. Here is what's happening in Venezuela right now and what comes next. On 3rd January, US forces launched coordinated strikes at midnight across key military and infrastructure sites around Caracas, the capital city of Venezuela. According to US officials, the mission's primary objective was the capture of Venezuelan President Nicolas Maduro. At 2:01 a.m. local time, elite US Delta Force troops stormed his residence, reportedly cutting power across the capital to aid the operation. Maduro and his wife were abducted and transported to New York, where they are now held in federal custody. The US says more than 150 aircraft were involved, with airstrikes used as cover. Venezuela's defense ministry claims soldiers and civilians were killed, though no official casualty figures have been released. So, who is in charge now? Venezuela's Vice President Delcy Rodriguez has been sworn in as interim president by the Supreme Court. While Donald Trump has said the US will run the country until a proper transition is achieved, Maduro's allies remain in control on the ground. US officials say talks are ongoing, but no clear governing structure has been announced. Why did this happen? US authorities accuse Maduro of narco-terrorism, drug trafficking, and weapon offenses. He and his wife have been indicted in New York on charges including conspiracy to import cocaine and possession of machine guns. Maduro has long denied these allegations. What happens next remains uncertain. Trump has not ruled out further military action and says US oil companies will move into Venezuela to repair infrastructure and resume production. However, Venezuela's government and anti-imperialist activists call the operation an illegal attempt to seize its oil wealth. International reaction has been swift but divided. Russia, China, Iran, and much of Latin America have condemned the attack, while others say Maduro lacked legitimacy but one international law must be respected. For now, Venezuela faces a tense standoff, an abducted president abroad, an interim leader at home, and a country caught at the center of a global geopolitical storm.